I hate when people come on TikTok, open up about their life, and then get mad when the world has stuff to say.
26 with 6 kids. Y'all, she had her first kid at 15.
I keep seeing why and how do I got 6 kids. I think everybody knows how I got 6 kids, but why? Long story short, I was going through various situations within my household at 14, 13 years old. Ended up being with my grandma, ended up meeting my first baby daddy and moving in with him when I was 14 years old, having 3 kids with him. Then moving on to my second relationship that I'm in right now, having 5 kids with him. One that's deceased that I don't like to speak about. I just feel like some people grow up faster than others, or are forced to grow up faster than others, and that's fine. You know, some people's situation is not gonna be all sweet and dandy like people think or hope to see it. People gonna judge you no matter what. Just keep doing you. As long as I'm taking care of my kids, as long as my kids are fed, as long as they have clothes and shoes, that's all that really matters.
I hate when people come on TikTok, open up about their life, and then get mad when the world has stuff to say. To that 26-year-old mother with 6 kids, you knew exactly what you were doing. You knew exactly what you were doing based on the way you worded your captions to the content that you were showing us. Granted, if that was really your choice and that's how you wanted your life to go, nobody could take that from you. But sitting there and trying to make people seem crazy for letting you know that that was not the way your life had to go is absurd. You are 26. 26, same age as me. I'm not saying you couldn't have 6 kids, but you could have had 6 kids the healthy way. Once I heard you start your story with I was 14 looking for love, you're selfish. You're selfish. A child is not a placeholder for your childhood trauma. A child will not take that away. Now you have 6 kids with different fathers in a broken home with no.
I just want to say thank you so much to my middle school teacher who came and brought me this stuff so I could get the cleaning. And I absolutely thank y'all for y'all positive comments, and I thank y'all for y'all negative comments. I'm just a 26-year-old that's trying to give her kids the life she never had. You know, nobody knows my story. I'm not going to go around making anybody feel sorry for me. But what I will do is put my big girl pants on and move forward. I don't ever put my problems on nobody else because they not their problems. They my problems. I always took accountability for everything that I've done. My kids, my life, everything. And I've made the best of my book by its cover because I'm out here making something out of nothing sometimes. And I'm happy. As long as my kids happy and they smiling, that's what makes me smile inside. Every day I wake up, I'm grateful for the life that I have because I got shot when I was 14 years old. I don't know if I even would have been here to have kids. So that's why I have so many kids. My kids are my family.
Oh, you already did it around me?
Alright, y'all, so we about to try gentle parenting this morning because I do not scream every day. Sometimes my kids do come downstairs, so let's see. Let's go, Jordan and Julio. That's right. That's right. Mommy don't scream every day, huh? Alright, baby. Go find your clothes. Let's go, Jordan. Let's go, Jordan. Jordan! Y'all see, I've been screaming Jordan and he haven't came. Now if I go up there and say, get the fuck up, don't be on. And then Jordan finally comes downstairs. So I didn't have to do too much. But let's get into this kitchen and how I don't have to do no dishes this morning. Thank God. And y'all see, they supposed to be looking for their clothes, but they rather play. Find y'all clothes for y'all be late. No, for real, stop playing with me. Julio, find your clothes. We just want to thank y'all for 10K followers. Oh my gosh, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. 10K.
26 with 6 kids, and you stupid clowns are in the comment section saying stuff like, she just doing the best she can. The best she could do was keep her legs closed when she ain't got a pot to piss in, yet she on baby number 7 right now. She would have had 8. Unfortunately, she lost one. But at this point, she's procreating and having kids like emotional support dogs, right? Like, I heard her video where she explained the reason why she keep having all these kids, and it came down to her needing somebody to love her. I want to give y'all the biggest news awakening. These kids are not dumb. And those days of you simply being a parent, being enough for them to love you and stay in touch with you, stay involved with you, take care of you when you get old, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. These kids are getting older now, and they seeing y'all for who you are, right? When they think back about how terrible their life was growing up, how poor they were, how much they struggled, and then they remember that the reason why all of that happened is because my stupid mama wouldn't stop having kids, even though she knew she couldn't take care of the one she already had. It's my mama's fault that I'm here struggling the way I am. It's my mama's fault that I was put here with no head start on life. Not only not a head start, put me behind the 8 ball, right? So I had to struggle just to even get ahead to catch up with the regular kids. All because of my mama's poor decision making. And then y'all got the audacity to fix y'all mouth to worry about childless people and what we gonna do when we get old. Y'all need to start worrying about what you gonna do when you get old. What's gonna be your plan B? Because a lot of y'all kids are gonna move out of y'all city. They ain't gonna have no contact with you, and they ain't gonna want to have nothing to do with you. And you ain't gonna have no plan B. You ain't gonna have nobody to take care of you when you get older, because they gonna remember you could barely take care of them when they was children. You brought them onto this earth to struggle. You brought them here so that they could suffer with you. And then when you get old, you think that they supposed to be the one to try to save you. No, it's not working like that. The kids ain't buying it no more, right? They see how stupid their parents are. They see how negligent their parents were. And it ain't gonna be good enough that you was their mama and you put a roof over their head and you fed them. That was the least you could do. And half of y'all, you ain't even really doing that because it's government assistance that's helping you do all of that, right? That woman, you can tell that's a government assistance place that she living in, and she can't even keep the cabinets clean, can't keep the appliances clean. You at home all day, and you so stressed with all of them kids, you somewhere yelling to get them from downstairs because you don't want to walk your lazy self upstairs to get them down, right? But yet you still popping them out. You can tell in your videos that you stressed. You stressed, but you still popping them out because you're stupid. And y'all can take this video however you want to, but I'm not glorifying those 26-year-old getting on here with 6 kids and thinking that this get ready to be her come up, right? She ain't gonna be no different than Grip Baby, right? We're gonna figure out that it ain't just her poor decision making on having kids. Her whole life is complete chaos, right? She probably just as messy and just as jacked up as Grip Baby, right? But the time will tell as she get more clout on TikTok, because I'm sure y'all will build her platform up like y'all do most people who dysfunctional, because y'all love to watch somebody whose life is worse than yours to make you feel better about your poor decision making. But that's my 2 cents on it.
Yes, I was a teen mom, but that does not mean my children will be teen parents. My kids ain't even worrying about that. They're worrying about Robux and all this other shit that they got going on nowadays. Kids ain't gonna be like us how we was back in the days. It's a different type of generation, okay, boo? 26-year-old mom of 6 here, and I just want to thank God for today. I lost my wallet today, but for some reason I did not get mad. For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. I knew that I was going to get my wallet back, and that's just what happened. I got an inbox saying that my wallet was just where I thought it was. I'm so grateful that there's just still some good people in the world, and I'm so glad. With that being said, is anybody struggling to potty train their boys? Because my son is just having a hard time and it's stressing me out. I'm so done buying diapers for him. He's about to be 4 years old and still in pull-ups. So anybody have any advice? Please give me some. Bye.
Y'all can say what y'all want. That 26 with 6 kids bullshit I've been seeing on my timeline is ridiculous. House filthy. Can't even say dirty. House filthy. You mean to tell me you didn't care enough about the environment that you were raising your kids in to say, hey, I need to grab a broom, a mop, some hot water, some bleach, some comments, some fabuloso, some spick and span, some something, until people in the comments started encouraging you and giving you likes and comments to do so? I want to say I'm surprised, but I can't even be, especially after that whole debacle with the Resilient Jenkins family. Yeah, you know, the one y'all did all that fundraising for, the one who had a grown-ass, able-bodied man who could go to work but did not. And what y'all get in the comments and say, oh my God, Mom, you got this. Dad, you got this. What's the Amazon wish list? What's the Cash App? Y'all did all this fundraising, and he didn't even want to put the bunk beds together when you purchased them. And when he did, he threw the shit together and put it in the kitchen beside the fruit bowl. Meanwhile, they laid up in a 1-bedroom in the apartment, making more kids they can't take care of. All that to get evicted. They took all y'all's money and still got evicted.
You women are so fucking evil. 26 with 6 kids. Y'all, she had her first kid at 15. Did you see how old that man looked? That means a grown man was messing with a 14-year-old, okay? She's a victim. She is a victim. Let's go ahead and crowd her with support and understanding, because we need to know how old her man was when they got together. Because if she had a baby by 15, she was with him when she was 14. What's tea? Like, that's what I want to know. This lady is a victim. Like, hello? Everyone's sitting here judging her. 26, who cares? Who cares? There is plenty of people from other nationalities that have kids very young, lots of kids very young, and they're not judged like black women are.
Hello, I just want to address something. I see that there's a creator who's made 23 videos about me, my story, and my life. I've never got on this app and asked anybody for anything. I'm just here to post my content. And all I ask from you guys is to like my content and share my videos. That's it. I don't know why people see 6 kids as a lot. There's a lot of people out here with multiple kids. I have 6 kids because as a child, I was never loved. I'm trying to give my kids the love I never had. I needed my kids, if that makes sense. I needed them. I was 14 years old searching for love, and my first baby daddy, he was that for me. My kids are loved. They're happy. They're fed. I play activities with them. I make sure that they see that mom's trying. I'm trying. And I'll never give up on my kids. Never.
So there's a young lady here who's 26 and she has 6 kids. And what I'm about to say is not directed towards her. It's just her story made me think about it, especially being an educator. And what I want to say is that y'all, especially black people, have to stop with the willful ignorance. Pretending that you can accomplish the same things with the same amount of ease as someone who does not have children young or does not have a lot of children is absolutely wild. You can absolutely be a teen parent and still do well. We've seen those people. You can have a lot of kids and you can still do well. Are some of your kids going to be messed up? Yeah, but you can do well. But are you going to struggle more? Yes, you are. Are you going to have a more difficult life? Yes, you are. Is it more likely that your children will have a more difficult experience? Yes, it is. And this isn't like opinion-based social comment. No, it's statistics. Whatever the parents do, the kids are twice as likely to do. If the parents are alcoholics, the kids are more likely to be alcoholics. If the parents are teen parents, the kids are more likely to be teen parents. If the parents are impoverished, the kids are more likely to be impoverished. That's just how it is. And on this app, we constantly see people who are already struggling and just continue to put themselves in worse and worse positions. And here y'all go in the comments, good job, mama. No, it's not a good job. You shouldn't have did that. Especially when it comes to the kids, because it's not just you. It's not a good job at all. Whatever you're experiencing, your kids are more likely to experience. You're already doing bad, and you keep adding to it. And y'all in the comments, just keep egging it on. And this is not geared towards the young lady who already has the 6 kids. She already has the kids. Ain't nothing we can do. And I pray for nothing but as much, health and prosperity for her kids as possible. But the people in the comments who are like, I had 12 kids by the time I was 14 and I'm still doing well. But imagine if you didn't have 12 kids by the time that you were 14. You would have done better. Until I got on this app, I never personally met someone who was a teen parent who wanted that for their children. And it wasn't until I got on this app, I saw that there were a lot of delusional people who want to make themselves feel better about their decisions by justifying them for others. But in real life, so many teen parents in my family, and I never once said, yeah, I hope my daughter has a kid at 16. No, because they know. So the willful ignorance has to stop. We know that certain things make your life harder. We know that keeping a dirty ass house is going to have psychological effects on your kids. We know that having a whole bunch of kids is going to prevent you from giving each of them the attention that they need. We know this. So get out the comments saying, oh, well, it's not going to be that bad. Kids don't deserve not that bad. And the reason that people are trying to be honest about this and very frank about this is because we want you to have a better and easier experience. Can you make it while going through some of these extreme circumstances? Yes, you can. Why would we want you to go through the extreme circumstances?
Wow, that's a lot of controversy. Me personally, I can't knock her for trying. I mean, at least she is taking care of all of her kids and not abandoning them like we see all the time. Nowadays, people are killing their kids, just leaving them hanging. At least she's there. I just pray for this sister. It must be difficult, but yes, when you put your life out there, this is expected, especially in today's world. Some people are going to be on your side and some people will not agree with you. I feel like if this is what you're going to do, just pay attention to the positive content, the positive comments, and then take heed from the criticizing, especially if it's positive criticism. Someone that's trying to tell her, oh, you should do it like this. I don't know. I pray for y'all. But what do you think? What do you think? The people that's responding going too far, shout out to her for still hanging in there. What do you all think? Let me know below. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave your thoughts below.